Member states of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit have wrapped up discussions calling for joint efforts to counter protectionist trade measures and reaffirming commitment to settle disputes between countries through peaceful dialogue. The two-day summit hosted by Pakistan brought together leaders from across Asia, with the exception of India, China, and Russia, who sent some of their top officials instead. Countries also discussed how to step up the fight against terrorism and boost security and economic ties. Addressing the summit earlier today, Pakistan's Prime Minister called for the expansion of China's Belt and Road Initiative, which he says could enhance cooperation in the region.
Flagship projects like the Belt and Road Initiative of President Xi Jinping, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor should be expanded, focusing on developing road, rail, and digital infrastructure that enhances integration and cooperation across our region.
At the close of the summit, Mr. Sharif announced the transfer of chairmanship to Russia, who will be hosting the next meeting next year. And for more, Hira Mustafa joins us live from Islamabad. Hira, member states issuing a joint statement concluding the summit. How likely can these terms be enforced across the bloc?
Well, absolutely. As you already mentioned, that Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, in his opening speech, talked about expanding China-Pakistan economic corridor. There were consensus among the SCO member states in the joint communique that has been shared with the media. In that, it's been highlighted that terrorism is a problem that all the regional countries face. Especially, there needs to be enhanced steps and policies should be in focus in order to curb the terrorism and terrorist activities that are emanating from Afghanistan. Also, measures for poverty alleviation were also discussed, highlighting that poverty is a universal issue and it needs to be addressed on priority. However, there were discussions on the climate change also, in which all the SCO member states agreed that climate change is also a global issue, and with the stating that we need that all the SCO member states needs to take immediate steps, I would say rather, pardon me, towards the green energy, and is the top priority of the SCO member states. Youth empowerment was also the part of the communique, urging that the younger generation and the generations to come are the future of the world, and there should be peaceful settlements of the conflicts like war in Ukraine, conflict in Gaza. They were under the discussion. Also, as per the SCO rules, whatever is the outcome of the summit, it needs to be enforced and implemented. And for this purpose, there is a legislative body within the SCO that follows up with the agendas that are being discussed among the SCO member states.
All right, Hira, of course, terrorism cannot be addressed without dialogue and harmony across the states. Lots of focus on India's foreign minister in Pakistan today. What did he have to say about security in the region and relations with New Delhi's neighbors?
Well, absolutely. As you already mentioned, that all eyes were set on the speech that has been made by Indian Foreign Minister Jai Shankar. In his speech, he highlighted cross-border terrorism should be addressed on immediate basis, highlighting that if there is lack of trust among the neighboring countries, there cannot be cooperation among the regional countries or the SCO member states. Also, India accuses both Pakistan and India of coming together under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project of invading its territorial integrity, a claim which both Pakistan and China denies. Experts believe that between the lines, India has alerted both Pakistan and China of its concerns. And it would be interesting to see that how the goals that are being discussed in this summit could be achieved, keeping in view the changing global order.
Thanks for that. Hira Mustafa reporting live to us there from Islamabad.